Welcome back to Peak Impact Mentorship. This is the third video in the series of pain which a leader goes through when he has to transition certain changes in the organization. The first two pain which I covered was external pain and organizational pain. Today I am going to cover the most important pain is internal pain, which nobody can see other than you. That's why it is internal. And this is a pain which can suffocate you, which can choke you. So it's very important to know this pain and cure this pain. First, let me tell you that you are not alone to handle this pain. And when you'll come to know it, you'll say, man, Vijay, you just resonated with my feelings. And that is what's going to happen. If it happens, drop down a comment and let me know your experience. I would love to know from you. So there are 4 internal pain which a leader has to go through. The first pain is realizing the inadequacies. That is amazing, isn't it? Why is it amazing? Very obvious. Because you are a leader. Does it mean you will know all the answers? Does it mean you will be on top of everything? No. And typically it happens that when we do not know as a leader, it suffocates us, it chokes us. And trust me, there will be inadequacies. So first, let us accept our inadequacies and delegate them. What does that mean? John Maxwell always says this. He's my personal coach. So he always says me this, Vijay, never work on your area of weakness. If it is character, then work on it. Otherwise, don't worry about your weaknesses. That means any areas which you are inadequate at, delegate it to somebody who is good at. That's it. Second pain, internal pain, is wrong motives. This is real. Why? Because when you are working with people, you do not know what their intent is. You do not know what do they want. You do not know how far it will go. That means when you are working with people, there will be always somebody who is having wrong motive. And if you are as a leader having wrong motive, then trust me, it will be a real pain for the whole organization. So, wrong motives is another pain which a leader goes through. Third internal pain which a leader goes through is failures. Now this is unbelievable. I have done an entire course. I have a course on failure. I have done 6 sessions with worksheet. If you really want to handle failures, this can be the course for you. It will just cost you 600 rupees, but worth investing that 600 rupees for your future. In that, what I have covered was anything new. Who will do it? Obviously, leader. And when a leader does a new thing, what is the guarantee that it will succeed? If it doesn't succeed, what happens? The first thing which happens is, there are people who said, we already told you not to do it. And that is quite painful. But that is what happens. So, that will happen. And if you fail, then take the money loss, you have to take the time loss. Still you have to experiment. Another problem with failure is, if you fail in a couple of projects, it's very difficult to get the confidence from your team members. So this is another problem which a leader has to go through. Fourth internal pain which a leader has to go through, criticism. So many dreams have been smashed by criticism. Criticism is one of the most difficult thing for a leader. Why? Because when a leader is working hard, when good things are happening, whether you will get credit or not, that is 50% probability. But if by any chance things have not worked out, you will definitely get the blame. That is 100% of time. And it really hurts. That is why leaders find these 4 pains very difficult to handle. So let me summarize what are the 4 pains. Inadequacies. So what you do, your inadequacies, delegate it to somebody who are good at it. Second, wrong motives. If others are having wrong motives, anyway it is not in your control. But if you are a leader, you make sure that your motives are right. Third is failures. As a leader, you will fail. So be prepared for it. Fourth is criticism. Remember, you get paid for criticism. And I'll end you with this simple analogy and it will touch your heart. If presently you are a senior manager or tech lead or a director, today I'll relieve you from a bigger pain. Whatever your salary today, let's say your salary is 30 lakhs. In the 30 lakh, 60% component is for getting abused, getting criticized and getting blamed. Correct, that's what you get paid for. If you're at a senior level, your salary is coming, 60% of your salary is for these things. Other 40% is for execution. Now, if your perceptions are clear, trust me, you will never have any frustrations. For tomorrow, if somebody sends you a blame mail, somebody sends you a criticism mail, you know it is part of my CTC. That's what I get paid for. That's it. And when I started taking leadership positions, I knew this is what I get paid for. So when I started getting those mails, I started replying them very politely. Great for feedback, we will work on it. But until I was not aware of this, I was getting irritated. Man, I worked so hard, they cannot see any good things. But then I realized people cannot see good things in others. They can only see good things in themselves. Very few people have an attitude of gratitude. Most of the people are busy finding faults in others. So I'm sure this lesson helped you out. So handle these 3 pains as a leader and you are done with it. If you have never been part of our weekend workshops, every Saturday I conduct a leadership workshop on different aspects of growth. If you really want to grow yourself, nominate yourself to these workshops by contacting to one of the Peak Impact Mentorship coaches. If you do not know any coach, drop down a comment. I'll make sure that you get a pass. Looking forward to meet you in one of my sessions. It was great talking to you. Thank you so much.